Good morning, everyone. This is Julie McDonald with Microcom Technologies, and I'd like to thank all of you for attending today's webinar with Vertical Cable. Today's hosts are Joe Moore. He is the Director of National Sales, and we also have Mike Komansky, the Marketing Manager, be making the presentation. If anyone has any questions, please submit them in the and Joe and or Mike will be able to answer them at the end of today's presentation. Thank you guys so much for being with Microcom today. We greatly appreciate it. Looking forward to what you have to share with us. And I am finished for now, so please go ahead and take it on over.
Good morning or good afternoon, depending on what part of the country you're in. This is Joe Moore from Vertical Cable. Mike Kay is with me. I'm in New York. He's in Florida. I'm probably the coldest person here right now. First, we'll just do a quick introduction to Vertical Cable for those of you that may not have been to one of our webinars before. We have 4 distribution facilities right now: Florida, California, New York, and our newest location is in Houston, Texas. So we can ship out from anywhere in the country. Our manufacturing facility for cable is sitting in Bonham, Texas, a little bit north of Dallas. So we can cover the country fairly well. At Vertical Cable, we offer both fiber and copper solutions. We stand by our products. We offer great quality, 5-star customer service, and affordable prices. We offer twisted pair systems, optical cable systems, racks, enclosures, connectivity, HDMI, coax, anything that is low voltage. We pretty much have it in our catalog. This will give you just kind of a brief outline of our copper offerings. Low voltage category, Cat 6, Cat 5, PVC, plenum. We have direct burial options for every cable that we offer, or every group of cables, whether it's audio, coax, category. On the category side, we offer quite a few different options when it comes to direct burial. On top of that, you can see we have all of the connectivity you need: jacks, plugs, couplers, for both indoor and outdoor, as well as the racks, whether it's a wall mount rack, a full data cabinet, enclosed racks, open racks. We've got that covered. We have cables that are made in the US. We are probably a mix, I would call us, a hybrid. We have a manufacturing facility in Bonham, Texas. We make our Cat 6A plenums and our Cat 6 plenum there. At one point, we were also doing some fire alarm and speaker cable there. And the rest of the cables come from some different manufacturing partners that we've had for a very, very long time. We work very closely with them in different parts of the world: the US, Mexico, Taiwan, South Korea, and China. So we can offer both US made and imported products. Our standard warranty, every product is covered for a 1-year warranty. That's standard. Anything that is category rated, whether it's a Cat 5 cable, a Cat 5 patch panel, whether it's a coupler, anything that is category rated comes out of the box with a 15-year warranty. Our connectivity comes with a lifetime warranty. We do offer 25-year extended warranties for those installers that are doing end-to-end vertical cable solutions. So the cable, the connectivity, the panels, all of it. And we can offer certification to those contractors so that they're able to offer the 25-year warranty on their projects, excuse me. I think the last time we did a webinar, we talked about our jack terminating tool, the VMAX. That's our part number 0782150. I do believe we stock these in Microcom. This is a phenomenal tool for those of you that have never used it. Take a look at our website, take a look at YouTube, and you will see the time savings that these tools provide. These are just some examples of some of our certified contractors, the work that they do with our tools and our products. The 6-inch patch cords are extremely popular right now. They help to make a very nice and neat rack, and they function well and look beautiful. A little bit more information on our tool. I believe, Mike, we had a test, not a test, a contest a year or so ago, where contractors from all across the country participated with the goal of determining the fastest way or the fastest method of terminating a category jack. Whether it was ours or somebody else's, we didn't really care. But we came up with, Mike, what was that? 18 point something seconds for the fastest
Yeah,
time?
it was 18 seconds. Yes. One gentleman from California, he we have a video. It's available on YouTube as well. He terminated the jack in 18 seconds using iPunch tool.
Nice. So a great time saver for everybody. You can see the way the panels look. They look really great. Okay, let's talk about today our rack mount solutions. We offer a variety of rack mount solutions, both for fiber and copper, and we can now intermingle the two. At the very top here, we have our DIN rail options for category, excuse me, end or fiber. On the blank panels, we offer multiple options. This first one at the top is LGX panel blank, which can be utilized for fiber. Excuse me, the panels pull out and are easily put right back in. We have a 1U 24 port. We have a 1U 48 port, which is the third panel down. The top and the bottom, and these panels can be used for both copper and fiber. So you can do fiber copper in the same panel. We have a bunch of different labeling options. These panels can come with labels, without labels. We also have a new label bar that will sit in between two panels, correct, Mike? For
This
when
is
you have,
correct. This is
yeah, for
correct.
when you have space issues.
It can sit on the top or on the bottom, depending on the mounting that you prefer. You can mount it in the panel or you can mount it on the rack. So it basically, virtually, it's called 0U panel. It virtually doesn't take any space on the rack.
Okay. And then we offer full fiber optic boxes that go from 3 or 1U up to 4U. The smallest box comes with 3 LGX ports or positions. And the largest, the 4U on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, is 12. On our blank panels, this is what we were just talking about before. The top one, this is your 48 port 1U panel. The labels can go in the middle, or you can use no labels at all and use the label bar that will sit in between this one and the one on top of it, or bottom and the one below it. These can be done with both copper and fiber, so jacks, jack couplers, or fiber couplers with bezels in them. These can come with full labels, unlabeled, or you can label just specific pieces of it. The 24 port is a 1U. 48 port comes in 2 options, a 2U and a 1U. Mike, does this one come in a 2U, this 48?
So we have a regular panel, a blank panel that is 48 port 2U, but this one specifically is the high density one. So we put 48 ports into 1U. So that's basically what's special about this item. But we do have 2U 48 port as well. So this is basically will tell you that you utilize only 1U on the rack using 48 ports, or you have an option to go, 2U with 48 ports. That one is more standard.
You can see the slits on the side and the front of these. That is for the cable management bars. One can go, we have one for the rear, one for the front. Excuse me, we talked before about the labeling bar that can go on the front. You can even use that when you've got cable management on the front also. It'll still fit. This is one of our newest panel, the modular blocks. This comes 4 sections of 6. This can be used for fiber or we can use this for copper also, right, Mike?
Correct.
Yes. And each panel pulls out separately, so it'll allow you to work on one piece of the panel without disturbing the rest of it. The 3 positions can be used either for well, this one, sorry, is the 4 position. The one down below is the 3 position. This is an LGX footprint. This will give you an idea on the cable management for the front and the back. They come in the sizes, Mike, is it 3 and 4 inch?
Correct.
The back, yes.
So for the bottom one, we have one option, and it can only hold one wire manager at this point, and it's 2 inches. It's
Okay.
depth. I'm sorry, depth. And
Depth.
the rest of them of the panels, they can there's 3-inch depth and 4-inch depth, and there's also like here up front you can see. It's more like general purpose, so it's more to use with copper side of the business. And on the rear side of the panel, the top panel, you can see that those little clips, those are most like fiber related. It will be more helpful for fiber working with fiber.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Okay, these are our fiber boxes. These are all LGX footprint. We have a 3-position 1U, 6-position 2U, 12-position 4U. These come with a front and rear glass door that can open. They do pull out to work on. Excuse me. And on the bottom, you can see very similar to the 1U, except this is our, we call it our budget series. It'll hold up to 72 fibers. It does not have the glass door. It just kind of slides in. These are very popular and are stocked mostly Florida, California, and New York. We have not moved these to Texas yet. This will give you an idea of the inside. This picture is one of our new high capacity cassettes, correct, Mike?
Yes, this is correct. It's basically you can see like on the top and on the bottom picture, it's like kind of like regular splice holder cassette. So you can that one up to 24 fibers. This cassette on the top picture, we have 3 different options, and they are for high density environments when you have like larger projects and more fibers to work with, like with larger enclosures. And it just makes it easier. It's very smart design. It's our own design. We actually got the award from one of the industry magazines, Gold Award for this product. And it's our technicians used it already, and they have very, very good feedback. It's kind of like it has those cartridges, and you just place your splices there inside of it and just put them in, and it just sits there. It's very convenient to use. It's very convenient to get it out if needed without disturbing the rest of them. So it's pretty cool. Like compared to when you have to stack those regular cassettes, this one it's stacked differently in a more convenient way.
Sorry about that, folks. This is our DIN rail option. This can be mounted to 19-inch rack and allows you to utilize some different options for both fiber and copper. The first over here is our easy box with a DIN rail clip on it. This holds one LGX panel, excuse me. The next option is the stand up, which holds 8. Mike, on these, can we do fiber with bezels or couplers with bezels?
Absolutely. It holds a standard keystone
footprint. So any of these options can work for either fiber or copper or both. These number 1 through 6 here, you can build as many of those together as you want. You can put 1, you can put 20, depending on what exactly it is you're doing. And the smaller one next to it that comes up, this guy here, the entry points are at the top and bottom, correct, Mike?
This is a coupler,
yeah. And the last one is more of a harsh environment installation, where the cable goes actually inside the coupler.
Right, it's IP rated coupler.
Here we go. This is a picture. Oh, this was us at ISC, correct, Mike?
I believe that was actually in
CEDIA.
CEDIA, yeah.
Okay. This is a full display rack that has pretty much all of our products on there, both for copper and for fiber. You can see even the switches on the bottom are ours now too. For those of you that do attend shows, you can see us at CEDIA and ISC West. If you attend those shows, we would greatly appreciate it if you come by and see us and see what's new. Okay, this is one of our newest products. It's a work area surface mount box. There are 4 slots for fusion sleeve protection, and this mounts to a wall and can have either 1 or 2 couplers in the bottom, correct, Mike? 1 on each side?
This is correct.
Anything lower? Here we go. The inside of the box, so you can see where you can do 1 or 2. This is not keystone footprint, correct, Mike? So this is fiber specific.
Correct. This is just the fiber. It's the size of your wall plate. It's very nice for residential installation. You know, like just quick drops, up to 4 fibers, and it's a very nice product. You see, like it's also like very smartly labeled, and the quality is phenomenal. So it's very popular item.
Our DCN, this is the DIN rail mount box. This is an LGX panel. This one holds, I believe, 1 panel.
This is correct. And also, Joe, this one, it actually has 2 options. It can be DIN rail mounted or surface mounted. So the only difference is with the DIN rail clip. But yeah, it's versatile, this one.
Part of the beauty of the way we've set this up is you are able to order this in a variety of different options, depending on what cable entry adapters you want to use. They can be changed. So we give you a bunch of options rather than just one single. This will give you the full view of this box. Here are the cable options down the bottom. Your LGX panel, the splice holders. And this is the DIN rail. So you can either mount it to the wall over here or use the DIN rail clip.
Yeah, and also, Joe, I'm not sure if you know, I'm pretty sure you noticed that like now the most popular cable entry adapters are the grommets.
Yes.
People love 2 grommets on both sides the most.
Yeah, I think these 2 here. They are the easiest to use and really make the most sense because it's all just driven by the OD.
Right.
This is I guess a simpler version of the same box. This is our surface mount box for fiber. Very simple product. Mounted to the wall, holds one panel. This is a standard wall mount box. This is a little bit more, I guess, what do you want to call it? Enhanced product. It comes either with a cam lock or an actual lock. Let's go to the next page. Here we go. Again, we have different entry adapters that can be used, whether you want an inside corner, outside corner, grommet, MTPO, whichever you'd like. Same box, however, it has a see-through glass door. So this one is called the Easy View. Works pretty much the same way. You have the same options on the entry points. This is a wall mount single door. Can hold up to two LGX panels. We have one that's lockable, one that's not. Same option, two or four position. We have a 2 position and a 4 position for the wall mount. Labeling. This is the bar I was referencing before, correct, Mike? Where it can actually fit
Correct.
in between, even if you have the 2 right together, it will fit in between the 2 panels. So there's no need to, be overly crowded when you're doing labeling. This gives you a lot more options.
Yeah, and it virtually doesn't take any space, and we call it 0U because it can be mounted, as you can see, like the top 2 of those panels, they have this little ears, right? It can be mounted to the same screw with the panel. So it doesn't take extra space on your rack, or it can be mounted on the panel. Inside of the panel, there are little openings that you can just squeeze them in and place it.
Okay, some quick new products so that everybody is aware. We are now carrying thermostat cable, excuse me, in brown and white. We go from 18.2, I think, up to 18.8, and there's a 22
Correct.
version in there in both riser and plenum. Fiber optic cable, bulk. This is all stocked at our plant in Bonham, Texas. On loose tube fiber, we go from 12 up to 144 fibers in 2 constructions, single jacket, single armor, all single mode, or single jacket, no armor. Again, all single mode. The second option is our tight buffer, indoor outdoor. That is going to be indoor outdoor tight buffer plenum, black. We carry that in single mode, OM1, OM3, and OM4. We will be adding armored, hopefully by 3rd quarter this year. We do have access to armored now, we just do not have it in stock yet. And for this, we do 6, 12, and 24 fibers. We do offer cuts. I believe most of this stuff comes on like 20,000 foot master reels, and then we cut it to whatever the customer needs and ship it out of Texas. We've recently redesigned our website, which hopefully will make it easier to find products. So please visit it. Let us know what you think about it. And that is really our presentation for today. So I will turn it back to you, Julie.
Thank you very much, Joe and Mike. Thank you for that presentation. It was wonderful. And I've got a few questions here for you.
Okay.
If you're ready, I can get started with the first one.
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Okay, terrific. Here we go. Question number 1. Do you offer customized cable solutions for specific project needs?
Yes, depending on what it is, yes. Some we can do, some we can't, but we do definitely take a look at those. We do have our plant in Texas that does a lot of OEM and has been doing some specialty cables for specific customers. So please, yes, let us know what it is you need, and we will, if at all possible, do what we can to get it for you.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that. Next question here. What is the lifespan of your cables and how do they perform in harsh environments?
Well, everything is tested, is tested to perform to the standards and above. Harsh environments is going to be for us, direct burial cables. They are specifically made for that environment. There's a couple of areas where we do not play. In certain areas of the country, they look for cables that are rodent proof or rodent protected. Those typically have little bits of nylon in the jacket that we do not handle. But we do have all of the outdoor and direct burial. There are, the other area we do not play on cables is oil resistant and marine cables. Those we do not handle, but for direct burial outside, or we've done installations within freezers for the big food warehousing companies, excuse me, where they'll run our cables through the plant and through their freezers. So we do have options for that.
Thank you so much for that. Mike, do you have more to add?
Yeah, actually, Joe, it's more like a joke, but you know, it's pretty harsh environments during the Super Bowl, and one of our customers just got 300,000 feet for Super Bowl this year. So we're pretty harsh environment proofed our cable.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. Thank you for that, Mike. Wow, I know Super Bowl, everything gets tested real harsh. Okay, here we go. Next question. Are you seeing increased demand for PoE solutions?
Yes. Yes, just basically in the demands even on standard cable, things need to be rated for PoE, and we are complying with that with all of our data cables. Correct, Mike?
Yeah, not only data cables, but you know, connectivity products, our switches, all of that. It just a necessity these days. Like, so definitely the answer is yes.
Excellent. Thank you guys for that. Couple more questions to go here. Next one. How do you address the growing need for energy efficient cabling solutions?
Well, that basically really goes with the last question. That's where PoE is coming in.
Excellent.
Because of all the new low voltage. Let's just talk about the lighting industry, where that typically was run all off of electrical wires. It's no longer the case. The category cable holds everything, so everything is being moved down in voltage. And is now able to work off of what was typically called a low voltage cable instead of having to run off of standard electrical wires.
Thank you so much for that, Joe. Two more questions here. Do you have any plans to expand your product line or enter any new markets that you can tell us about today? Perhaps, you know, something in the future.
Oh yes.
We are constantly looking at new products. I just had one come across my desk the other day, which is a new type of panel we're looking at that incorporates, it takes two different panels and puts them together. We look to work a lot of times in the industry we're in to see what we can come up with to help the contractors and installers excuse me, get their jobs done quicker, easier, and make them look nicer too. But we do a lot of research and looking at what's out there in new products, what's in demand, what makes sense. Sometimes it's even as simple as a color change. But we are constantly doing that. New packaging, what makes sense in the packaging world when someone's on a job site, and try to tailor our products to that.
Joe, can I also tell them
Yes, please.
just some secret information? So basically, we are looking to bring soon the LED lighting wire, as well as landscaping lighting wire, and we just brought the thermostat wire, which we are very excited about. We had many requests about that, so basically, with those two, we will cover, everything low voltage. You can go just directly to vertical cable, not directly, I mean like for distribution to vertical cable, and to get anything you need.
Yeah, thermostat was actually our newest. That only started, I believe, the fourth quarter of last year. So we're looking to add quite a number of new products this year, and we continue to do that year after year.
Excellent. Thank you guys for that. Last question here. Joe, you mentioned that you redid the vertical cable website. It sounds like everyone should go take a look at it. And my question is, would that be the best place to go for any technical support?
All of our specifications are on there. And there is a link for any questions that you may have. That'll get sent to us right away so that we'll be able to answer them for you. But all of our specs should be there. I believe they are. Mike handles that.
Absolutely.
So that information is there. That's probably the easiest place to go. If you don't necessarily know what you're looking for, but you have an idea, you can email me at any time and we can find that for you.
There's also so on the website you'll get all the links to our social medias as well, and all social media channels. We're present. We basically are everywhere, and some people just prefer to communicate through social media, which is also acceptable. They can communicate through their account managers with our team, or through the website. There's a form for like questions, and we're very responsive, and we do appreciate any feedback from our customers.
Excellent. Thank you, Joe, and thank you, Mike, for answering all of those questions for us today. And thank you to everyone attending today's webinar. And if anyone, of course, still has any further questions, you could also contact your sales rep, or you can email us at sales@microcomtech.com. And if you wish to view any of the products mentioned or shown today, please remember this webinar presentation has been recorded and uploaded to our Microcom YouTube channel so we can view it all again. Thank you guys so much for participating today. I'm going to reach out and see if we can do this again in a couple of months so that we could, see what the latest is going on as everything grows and as we, continue to, work into 2025, which is our new year. And I'm so happy we're doing this. And I'm very, very happy to have you guys with us today. So again, thank you again, everybody. And we will see you next time. Vertical
Thank
cable.
you very much.
Bye now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.